Hello everybody, Weeb Rabbit here, and we are back with Shantae and the Pirate's Curse. Last time I forgot to introduce Terrific, my wingman. He got a little hurt, so, you know, he's important to my life. I love him. We gotta give him the respect where respect is deserved. So everybody say hello to Terrific.
Yo, what's going on, people? And I'm glad that Weeb Rabbit finally admitted his feelings to me so that I can leave my wife and go to him.
There we go. That's all I ever wanted to hear. Can you imagine your wife just listening to this? She's like, what? I knew that something was weird about that vacation he suddenly took.
Oh, man.
Oh, boy. But anyway, we solved the puzzle. It was pretty simple. It was about hitting it in a certain order. The little statues down there, it was about hitting in a certain order, which I thought I remembered, but I wasn't too sure. Terrific looked it up, and we did it really quick. So now we're up here.
Yeah. Yep, he failed, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, so we continue going forward. Yeah, there's like a dragon thing that sticks its head out right here. I don't know if we can attack.
Yeah, whip it good.
Nah, we can't attack that. It might just be like a environmental hazard or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, crap. Excellent fell. Hold on. Does it pop up here? Oh, whatever. Don't you just hate it in games where, like, oh, if an enemy like runs into you, you take damage? But it's like, how come they don't take damage for like running into you?
Yeah, I mean, I guess they're just stronger than you, I suppose. You know, I really hate that.
It's bullcrap. Like, it like knocks me down, and like, no, it's fine.
Yeah, like, oh my gosh, like, I would really hate that with what was it, Breath of the Wild, that had the enemies like riding like the boars or whatever, and they would just like, well, I guess boars are different. Because they can like charge or whatever, but you know what I mean, though.
Yeah, I know. Okay, where am I supposed to go now?
Ooh, should I whip out my handy dandy guide?
It's just I didn't look like it was jumping across those pink things. It didn't look like they were gonna lead anywhere, but they did.
Okay. But now I feel worthless.
Oh, because you don't have the guide or whatever.
Yeah.
At some point, maybe we'll use it to look up. Oh my god. I hate getting hit by enemies and getting knocked all the way down. It's so lame.
Oh man.
But, I mean, it's a platformer. Like, what else are they going to throw against you, right?
Yeah. But I'm actually surprised. When I said that I felt worthless, I'm surprised you weren't like, good, you should feel worthless.
Well, it's because, yeah, we can probably use the... I mean, like, honest, we can probably use the guide later on, so...
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, she just puts all that meat in her mouth.
Listen, man, she's 16.
Do you like to put all the meat in your mouth?
Oh, heck yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So she is a woman after my own heart. Just stuffs her face with all that meat. I love doing that.
Yeah, man. Like, just all at once, not taking a single break.
Alright. Nothing here that we can do yet. Oh, dude, that was... Okay, come on, man. The trident hit me. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Alright. Ah, there he is. Perfect. So it says, it's the giant lummox. Wow, this thing's enormous. What's the sign say? Caution, giant lummox may become aroused by travelers smelling of ham. Release the ham stink. Stink it up.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, it gets better.
Like
watch. It gets better. Alright, so he's gonna wake up. He gets excited because he likes the smell. So he's drooling. Remember I mentioned drool before?
Yeah.
There was a reason for that. And she goes,
oh,
ew.
I see.
Okay, hold on. So she goes like, ew. Let's defeat this guy real quick. That way we can get another darkness, which I forget what the darkness does, but it's some sort of power up. Let's get that darkness. Alrighty, now All right, so where do you think this leads? This is gonna be awesome. I told you it gets weird. Watch.
We're gonna get eaten, aren't we? No? Oh.
No, we're jumping down. Hey girl, you got the water turned on. Let's all hit the pool. You said it, girlfriend. Ah, yeah. What's this? My porcelain baby fresh skin is too much for the sun. Mine too, the light is bouncing off. Careful not to cross the beams.
Oh my gosh.
You got the petrify spell. Look at them, they're so happy. You did it, the pool's full again and it smells like bath salts. The water is really, really warm and kind of vicious. So yeah, watch them, they're having fun in the pool of dragon spit.
That's... Yay!
Oh, I told you it gets weird, man.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, boys. Yeah, they're happy. They don't know what's... They're none the wiser. Just let them be. Alright, now that we got that petrify spell, do you remember what that guy said about how his girlfriend or whatever was petrified?
Uh-huh.
Alright, so let's go visit them real quick. You found something. You gave petrify spell. Alright, watch this though. Something else is going to happen that's interesting. Gasp, could it be? You found it. The spell had turned my beloved to stone. At long last, I can finally reverse its effects. Hush, my beloved, while I speak the sacred words. Ahem, petrify. Whoopsies. So you get what happened, right?
I believe so, yes.
Oh boy. Yep, there's their remains right here. That's
so
dark.
Yay.
That is so dark, right?
Wow.
Oh boy, I'm telling you, this game is wild, dude. Like, it has like some things that make you go, oh no. Hey, I mean, she was trying to help, right? She never told him to use the spell. That was his decision.
I mean, she didn't stop him though.
Well, she was just trying to help. She's like, hey, I found a spell. And he's the one who's like, oh, use it right away. So, I mean, it's his fault for not, you know, doing some research or whatever.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, Shantae did nothing wrong, all right?
I feel like you're a little bit biased for Shantae.
No, she did nothing wrong.
All right, well, we found out Weeb Rabbit is a simp for Shantae.
Hey, shut up. All right, so we're heading downwards. A lot of enemies, like endless enemies if you see that. Alright, this is what a big part of the game is, where you're just in these dungeons exploring, trying to make your way through them. It feels very Zelda-ish when you're in the dungeons.
Yeah.
Alright, so you got the Spittle Maze map. That, she said it herself, oh yeah. Now, if I remember, I think to get the map, you press... There we go. So yeah, it's kind of like, it's less a Zelda map. It reminds me more of like a Castlevania map. Castlevania maps are just like this, where it just has like the little grid, basically.
Yeah.
So rooms we've been into are light blue. Rooms we haven't been into, obviously, are dark blue.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I can get that. I mean, you know what? I bet there are going to be a bunch of like rooms though, right? Because I was like, why would they put the little like small, you know what I mean? This like small, like rooms in this big background. But I guess you're probably gonna hit some dungeons or whatever that are pretty expansive though.
Oh crap, I jumped too early. It's hard because he blocks a lot. See that?
Yeah. I mean, you're doing pretty well with this combat, though.
I mean, I have played the game before, to be fair, and
Yeah.
you know, I'm like an adequate video game player, I would say.
Yeah.
It feels terrific. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay.
No,
I mean,
I'm not gonna
no.
go there. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, because I was gonna say because I can do well with these guys that have like set patterns like this. It's the ones that move erratically.
All right, we got our first key. Oh boy, yeah, I don't know. That's why I like to play all types of video games. That way, I feel like I'm not really handicapped. But I get it. Some people they just like one genre. Like for you, your thing is like a lot of like the Pokemon games, and so that's why your reflexes and stuff aren't that great because you haven't trained yourself.
Yeah.
All right, I got another Heart Squid. You're like, but Wee Rabbit, I wanted to be your guide, and I'm like, no, too bad. I'm grinding everything the first time. All right, so not to date this video, but I always end up doing it anyway. So the last anime season just ended. A new anime season is starting. So let's talk anime because Shantae, you know, Shantae's like the most anime game ever.
Yes.
So what anime have you watched, or you know, what have you been up to anime-wise?
Let's see. Got my wife into sports anime. We just got done watching. We like just finished Haiku. I can never pronounce whatever.
Haiku? I think it's Haiku, yeah.
Haiku,
The
okay.
whole thing?
Haiku. Yeah, we got through all of it in like 3 days.
Damn, dude.
I think it was like 3 days, yeah. Watching it like off and on and all that. So yeah, she really enjoys it, which is good.
That's
so
crazy.
Just another like genre now.
Oh, shit.
Because we watched Shonen, we've watched she won't watch the like isekai anime with me though.
Really?
Because yeah, she doesn't like it.
Why is she racist?
Oh my gosh.
No, I'm just kidding. But no, that's not her thing at all.
Yeah, it's not her thing. Wait, no, not isekai. No, I'm saying it wrong. Cause what's isekai?
That's the one about where you get stuck like in another world.
Okay, yeah, no, sorry. Ichi?
Ecchi?
Yeah, Ecchi. Yeah,
that's the one that has, you know, you can say
borderline hentai.
It's very heavy in fan service, you can say.
Yeah, she doesn't like that at all. I'm thinking about having her watch Sword Art Online with me before it gets all like, because I feel like Sword Art was really good in the first season, but I feel like the third one was completely unnecessary. Like even the second one I think was pretty good because it did like wrap up the loose end of, you know, what happened to Asuna and all that, and you know what happened like after Sword Art Online and like Kaiba, after Kaiba, you know, did his whole thing. But the third one was just like, why?
I don't know. I have very mixed feelings about Sword Art Online. I just think it's like so. I don't know. It has a lot of issues, but you know, if it's one of those, if your wife, you're trying to get her into anime, I guess that's fine. It is a very basic thing. I guess that's fine. I guess I can see why you'd want to start there.
Yeah. I'm trying to think what kind of genre would The Promised Neverland be?
It's shonen.
Okay.
It's a very different type of shonen, but it's a shonen.
Okay. But yeah, no, because I got her into shonen. I'm thinking about showing her Sword Art next, and then after that, I'm not sure. We'll just have to like go, you know, keep looking at Netflix and see what they have. Because I think we like watching anime on Netflix better than Hulu.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All right, we got our first upgrade. We obtained Risky's pistol.
Ooh.
So this is good because there's been some stuff that's been out of reach a little bit. So now watch what we can do. Boom. See?
Ah, that's nice.
Yeah, so yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like a Metroidvania. You start to gain moves that you couldn't have before. That way you can access different areas. There's so many good anime, but yeah, when you're starting with someone who hasn't really watched much, it can be a little bit difficult because what they'll tolerate is kind of, you know.
Yeah. And just to digress a little bit, I will say I do like, how do I put it? Because there's a difference between this, like how you need items to, advance, further along in the dungeon. Same thing with Zelda versus Pokemon with their HMs. Because I know that like HMs are a thing that like people don't like anymore. And I've come to also agree with that. But the issue now is that now since they don't have HMs anymore, now they just have, the people who just randomly like block a path. And I hate that more than I do HMs, if that makes sense. I feel like what they should have done is just make HMs like to where you can just forget them whenever you want to. If that makes sense.
That's the problem. There's so many things that Pokemon could probably do better. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because I really hate when like instead of like trying to find a natural way to keep you from progressing, like with this, it's just like, oh yeah, I'm blocking the path because
My
because I'm having a picnic.
In the doorknob.
Yeah, like it's just stupid. That's how it is though, because in Gen 5, which was like, black and white, and there were people, a group of like NPCs who was like, oh yeah, we're blocking the path to this bridge, and it's like, yeah, we're gonna just disappear randomly one day, and it's like, I don't like how you did that. Like that wasn't that humorous to me. That was more so like lazy.
Yeah, Pokemon could definitely come up with more creative ways, like you said, block stuff or make progression or something.
Yeah, like, and again, I don't know how to do it. Like, I feel like a better way to do it would be, because HMs, I feel like were a pretty natural way to do it. Like, oh, this gym is on an island. You need to find a way to, cross the water to get to the island. Or, oh, this town, is up a mountain and there are boulders blocking the path. Like, I feel like they could have just like reworked HMs, or better yet, because I know with HMs you are forced to have like certain Pokemon on your team, which can like hinder what you want to use for yourself. So you played Let's Go, right?
Yeah.
So how about Let's Go? They had just the partner Pikachu just like learn techniques to do all of that stuff. So, like, I don't know, just have your starter Pokemon or whatever, like, learn a technique for everything. I feel like that's a lot better.
That's what I'm saying. They could definitely think of different things to do if they were more creative.
Yeah.
Like, there's all sorts of things that they could probably do, you know what I mean?
Or
like I remember that, how, like, oh, you couldn't get certain Pokemon because, like, let's say, oh, you, I'm trying to think of what I'm trying to say. Like, oh, you can't control Pokemon's level 50 if you only have like the first badge or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Like they could have done something like that too, where maybe it could be like, oh, you can't cross here because someone literally goes, I'm not gonna let you cross because you don't have enough badges.
They tried doing that with Sword and Shield, because they were like, oh, you either need permission from the Charo Captain to cross this path, or you need their badge. But I don't know, like I'm a big immersion person, and I feel like it kind of breaks immersion for like, because if you're just a random person who need to like get to the supermarket in the other town, it's like, oh geez, I need to get permission from the, from like the Charo person or the
That's what I'm saying. Well, that's part of what I'm saying. With creative writing, they can make it work. Like it depends on what you block off and when.
Yeah. Or better yet, like most fan games now give you items instead that can like take the place of HMs. Like, oh, instead of like needing cut, you just have a hatchet or an axe, and like instead of like using surf, you have like a boat or something. So I feel like they could even do that if they wanted to, but for some reason, I don't know, maybe it's just because Nintendo's Nintendo and they just like refuse to like shake it up a little bit.
I know, that's so lame, dude. Because they could definitely shake it up. That's what I'm saying. It'd be so cool for them to be like, do this, do that,
Yeah, like I feel like they get a bit too stuck up in their patterns.
All right, so our first boss, Cyclops Plant. It's a frighteningly fixated flora. Damn it.
Oh, get that heart. Nice.
Alright, come on, come on, come on. Crap, 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 crap. Ah, really? That's the opposite, damn it. Ah, really is the
Oh,
opposite.
you're gonna have to shoot it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to remember it's the opposite now, damn it.
Alright, run.
There we go.
Oh, how do you feel about because this is relevant. How do you feel about them
perfect.
not giving health bars to the boss? So that way, like you know what I mean? It's more like intense about if you beat them or not.
I don't know. I kind of hate it. I always like being able to like know how much health the boss has. Honestly, I think whenever they don't tell you, I do find that kind of lame. I do find it kind of annoying, honestly.
Yeah, I can see that. I'm just trying to get a different opinion because I know how I feel, but you know, I'm open to hearing like both sides of the argument. You know,
Do you like not mind or what?
Like I guess like from a suspense thing, like, and it is more rewarding when you don't know like how close you are to killing the boss, and then you get that last hit in, and then it's like, oh yeah, we did it. Or they could even do something like, sorry, I got water. Because you know Zelda doesn't show you like health bars for the bosses a lot of the times, but they still go by like patterns or whatever. So
But
it's
then
like,
a
you know,
lot of those games, it's so
or,
a lot of games though, it's really obvious though, because it's like, oh, it takes 3 hits. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
all right. So she found one of Risky Boots' men. So she's chasing after it, and it dropped in our map. Because remember she said we need to come here for another map. So we found Spiderweb Island map.
Oh yeah. I did.
All right, and we're out. I did it. The Power Master
Yeah,
won't be
you
able to
did.
drain power from this place anymore. I better go tell Risky. All right, but I think we'll tell Risky in the next part. Because, yeah, this part we did quite a bit. You know, we figured all this stuff out. We beat the boss and everything. So I think that is a good place to call the end of this episode.
I think so.
All right, so next time we'll talk more about boss design. We will continue with the anime talk because we barely touched upon it. I think that'll be an interesting thing to talk about. And yeah, we'll play some more Shantae because, yeah, I mean, looks like Terrific's enjoying it. That's good. Hopefully, everybody watching it, hopefully, you guys are enjoying it as well. And maybe you guys will even check it out yourselves, you know? But until next time, this has been Weeb Rabbit and Terrific. We will see you guys later. Bye-bye.
Bye.